What you're looking at is the new Bundymobile. So take it in, guys. I got this for a great price. Amazing vehicle. I've read probably every single review there is out there on the first generation Toyota Sequoias. This is a 2002 Toyota Sequoia Limited with a 4.7 V8 engine. Beautiful vehicle. I got this for a great price. It's a steal. But I am looking for new rims, so if anybody out there has some TRDs they can send to me for not very much, shoot me an email and we can talk about it and pay you for some new rims. But I wanted to show you this thing. It has 268,000 miles on it, but it is in beautiful condition. Four-wheel drive. And if I told you the price that I got it at, you guys would be mad at me if I didn't buy it. So I've been looking for one of these for a long time, and it's amazing. So you can see the body is in great shape. It spent most of its life in Kansas, so there's a little bit of rust on the frame, and so there's a little bit of rust behind the two rear doors, but other than that, not bad at all. I plan to make quite a few videos with this vehicle. So if you guys have one of these Toyota Sequoias and you want to see how to do repairs on it, please subscribe, because there's going to be a lot of videos on this particular vehicle. So the timing belt has not been done, or the previous owner doesn't know when it's been done. She had it for 40,000 miles and she knows that she didn't do it. I'm going to be doing the water pump, timing belt, going to be doing the lower tie rods. They have a problem. Be doing the latch. Do the fuel filter on this thing, spark plugs, bunch of stuff. But let's take a look on the inside. So there's the inside of it. Limited, comes with a leather. Everyone seems to be doing the double DIN DVD players on this thing, on these Sequoias, I should say. One kind of a bummer thing that I didn't notice is that the two rear door locks don't work. So you have to go actually in here manually and then click them out, and then it'll actually work there. There's the inside of the rear. But if you guys are looking for a four-wheel drive that's very affordable right now, with gas being so high in the US, these are a great option. One of the Tundras that has the 4.7 liter went 1,000,000 miles. I did a bunch of research on that as well, and the guy that drove it, he was a hotshot driver. I think he was out of Nebraska or Wyoming or something. It's working for an oil company, but they did synthetic oil changes every 10,000 miles. So he got 1,000,000 miles out of this particular engine doing oil changes with synthetic oil every 10,000 miles. Has a third row seat in it. You can see it's very clean for this age. 2002. 20 years old. It doesn't look bad at all. The roof. The headliner looks amazing. Looks great. I mean, couple nicks and scratches. Going to tint the windows on this. The back pull down latch is actually gone, so I'll replace that. I'll be doing the differential fluid as well on the front and rear differentials. We'll grease all the Zerk fittings on this. But yeah, this is an amazing vehicle. If you're looking for something to go, overlanding with, or camping, or set up a hunting rig, or you just want to, pull a boat, this is the vehicle to do it in. You can't go wrong with the Toyota. Let's take a look under the hood. Latch is right there. So there we go. There is a Toyota 4.7 liter V8. Has an iron engine block as well as an iron head, or heads I should say. This radiator has been done. You can see all this coolant all throughout the engine. Previous owner said that the radiator cracked and spewed coolant everywhere. so that's not a big deal. You can see how dark the valve cover is. That's because of the valve cover gasket is leaking. One thing that's kind of funny about this vehicle is that if the valve covers are leaking, you will see oil coming off the front differential, and sometimes you'll think that the front differential is leaking, but it's actually just the valve cover gaskets. So I'll go in there and do the valve cover gaskets, do the oil tube seals, do an oil change, fuel filter, exchange out that dirty, nasty brake fluid. Right there, there's your brake fluid reservoir. Change this radiator cap out to a Toyota one, not that aftermarket BS. I am having trouble with the AC, so I'll shoot some videos about that as well. But this is the condenser fan. This fan should come on when you have the AC on. It is coming on for like a second, and then it dies down. It's almost like the fan is failing internally. But when I unplug it here and I put 12 volts directly to this fan, it actually stays running. So I don't know what it is. Gonna have to do a little bit more research on that. You have access to all your spark plugs. There's your ignition coils, 8 of them. They are Denso, so these are, I think they're original ignition coils. Not a whole lot of work has been done to this engine. So for 268,000 miles, not having a whole lot of work done to the engine is pretty amazing. You know, TLC is what you need to keep this engine running. Obviously, you need to do the timing belt. Toyota recommends every 90 to 100,000 miles. And then keep your eye on the fluids. Keep your eye on the oil and keep your eye on the coolant. The two major things that wipe out engines, that destroy engines, like catastrophic engine failure, hands down, are no oil and no coolant. Nobody wants to open up their hood anymore in this day and age. In 2020, in 2022, nobody wants to open up their hoods and just take a look, a quick glance. Every month. That's all I'm asking. Every month. I do it every week on all my vehicles. If you guys can do it at least once a month, check your oil, check your coolant, you'll be good to go. Now, it's a whole nother discussion. There are some engines out there that are prone to failure, whether it has engine oil or not, whether it has coolant or not. We won't get into that. That'd be a whole nother video. But, yeah. Keep your eye on the engine, oil, and the coolant. Okay, well, I've rambled enough. If you guys want to see a specific video on this Toyota Sequoia, leave a comment down below. But I'm excited to start working on this thing. Like I said, if anybody has some TRD 6-spoke wheels out there, hit me up. You can email me at bundysgarage@gmail.com. I'll, if you're Southern California, I can come to you, or we can talk about shipment. But yeah, looking for some better rims for this thing. But I am excited to get this thing rocking and rolling.